Okay, today we talked about Christmas. And Christmas is celebrated by some of the people in the United States, which is the blue, and Canada. Look at all that Canada in the green. And we are right here, our mitten, in the purple. So, we are very close to home. It includes us in the United States. And you may or may not celebrate Christmas at your house. That's kind of what we're going to talk about today when we do our activity. So we are going to start by, let me zoom out, looking at, I'm going to show you some pictures and some words, and you're going to tell me if it is something that is celebrated during the tradition of Christmas or not. So let's see what we have first. Families decorate a Christmas tree. Families decorate a Christmas tree. Thumbs up. That obviously happens during Christmas. How about families hang stockings? Does that happen during Christmas? Thumbs up, it does. People set off fireworks. Do they do that during Christmas? Or does that not happen during Christmas? People set off fireworks. Thumbs down, that's not during Christmas. Christmas cards are sent in the mail. Christmas cards are sent in the mail. Do people do that during the tradition? Is that a traditional a tradition during Christmas time? It is. How about families exchange gifts? Does that happen during Christmas? Families do exchange gifts during Christmas. How about families make a rangoli design outside? Do you remember it's made out of sand? That does not happen during Christmas. That's a different holiday. How about they bake cookies? Do people bake cookies during Christmas? They do. Families light candles on a quinceañera. Does that happen during Christmas or not Christmas? It's not Christmas. That's a different holiday. That's Kwanzaa. Children leave cookies and milk for Santa. That's something that happens during Christmas. Yes, thumbs up. Children dress up in costumes. Do they do that during Christmas? No, that's a different holiday. Some families go to church. Do some families go to church during Christmas? Yes, they do. Everyone plays the dreidel game. Does that happen during Christmas? Does not. That is not a Christmas tradition. Diyas are lit around the house. Is that something that people do during Christmas? No, not during Christmas. That's a different holiday. What about houses get decorated with Christmas lights? Does that happen during Christmas? It does. That does happen during Christmas. Okay, we are going to look at the page in your book. You don't have to have it with you. You can just follow along if you want. If you have it handy or if you want to pause it and go get it, you're welcome to do that. Remember, we're going to do there is no bottom. Look at that. There's no bottom today. So, we're just going to go through the sentences, and I can read them to you. So if you don't have your paper and you just want to listen, that's fine. But you're not going to be able to do all of this part right now, even if you do have your paper. So let me read them to you so you know for later. My family and I celebrate, and then it wants you to fill in, what do you celebrate? You're not going to rewrite this. You're going to answer that question. It wants to know, what do your family and you celebrate together? Do you celebrate Las Posadas, Diwali, Christmas, Hanukkah, St. Lucia, Kwanzaa, Eid al-Fitr? Which one do you celebrate? And then you're going to write it on the line. So I celebrate Christmas, so that's one that I would write on the line. But if you celebrate a different one, you would write the different one on the line. The holiday that I think is the most interesting is, which one did you think was the most interesting? And if it were me, I might even go back and look at some of the videos. Because it's hard to remember some of them even. Or I remember parts of them, but not all of them. Like I remember one, they set off fireworks, but then I think, which one was it that they set off the fireworks, right? So if there was a certain one, maybe you can look back, and then you're going to write which one was the most interesting to you. And then draw about a holiday that you would like to celebrate. If you could celebrate any one of those that you got to, I want you to draw that holiday. So look up here how they gave you some examples. You don't have to draw the holiday like that though. For example, if you wanted to celebrate, if you don't celebrate Christmas and you want to celebrate Christmas, maybe you wouldn't draw a Christmas tree. Maybe you would draw Santa. Or a Santa hat, because that was something that they talked about, is having Santa. Right? And remember, in some of them, they talked about having kangaroos, and they do have Christmas. But in Australia, if you remember, Christmas happens in the summer, and they don't have reindeer, they have kangaroos. So maybe you would just like to be in Australia when you celebrate Christmas. So you might take some time to look back at some videos to help you decide which holiday you're going to draw. Ooh, I can't wait to see which one you choose. I'm excited. All right. Have fun. Make sure you do your best work. Make sure when you're writing, these are all going to be lowercase letters because they started the sentence for you. Do you notice right here is the capital at the beginning of the sentence? My family and I celebrate, and you're just finishing the sentence. So actually, you are going to have a capital because up here you're going to write. Do you see how each holiday has a capital? So whatever holiday you choose, that's going to have the capital right there. The holiday that I think is the most interesting, you're going to have a capital and just one word. Or look at some of these have two words. Let's see, this one has two words. So look, the L and the P are capital. The S and the L in St. Lucia. And look at the E and the F. So you really have to pay attention. These are up here so that they help you. So even though it's the middle of the sentence, these are kind of like your name is capital. This is the name of a special holiday. So those are going to get capitalized. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you later.